Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jane Ann.
Jane Ann, happy birthday!
To you. Happy birthday to the person who's in charge of the graphics on the show.
That's Jane Ann. That's Jane Ann.
Jane Ann. Woo!
Okay, okay, Tabiso can be Beyonce, it's fine, right? You're officially Aretha.
I am the OG, right?
Exactly.
We should have a singing battle between me and Tabsy. I will.
Would you guys like
him,
to see? Would you like to see a singing battle between Tabiso and Kukle? I think it'd be amazing. Is there gonna be too much competition?
It will be a lot of competition. You guys will need a lot of things to calm us down. So this cake that we're making today, everybody, is for Jane Ann so that she could celebrate her birthday with us here in studio. Now, celebrating birthdays in lockdown doesn't mean skimping on the surprise factor. You can bake a cake for your loved one and eat it too, okay? Now, remember those irresistible coffee cakes, you know, our grannies used to make? Our omas definitely knew a thing or two when it came to baking. Now, this morning, Chef Clem, our Oba, is hoping to live up to Oma's standards with a delicious old school coffee cake using Willie's 100% Arabica ground Italian blend filter coffee. That was a mouthful, but I got through it. Oh,
Opa. No, I'll find someone else now.
No, you know what? I wanted to play on the word Oma, Oba.
You're trying to save it now. You're trying to save it. You're just digging that hole. It's fine.
I tried. We love you. I love you.
Thank you, friend. Okay, let's talk about this cake, right?
Yes.
So I never used to be a coffee person. And then I got like a little talk through from the guys at Willie's about all the different blends and how you should enjoy your coffee. It's like a coffee culture there. Now, I've got certain coffees for certain times of the day. It's like...
Do you believe that coffee is an acquired taste? Like different kinds of coffee fit different moods?
Absolutely. You can't just be like a regular coffee person. You need to find you need to find like what makes you happy. Like for instance, this is me in the morning, okay? Love this. And then I don't have normal milk, I use coconut milk.
Really?
So before I come into the studio, this is where I'm at. And
wow.
Like, it's almost weird. Like if I don't have it, I just don't feel complete.
I've never tried this combination.
Okay, we'll sort you out. We'll sort you out. But let's actually sort you out with a cake. Okay. Cakes are super easy when you follow the steps and the science of how they all work, okay? This cake specifically is so easy to make. You ready? Okay.
I feel intimidated by all of these ingredients. I feel like it's like a formula. It's like it's a science project.
Well, you know what? Science is fun, and cakes are science. But like I said, once you follow the steps, it's done. So in here, I've got some sugar, I've got some olive oil, and I love using oil in cakes. It kind of transfers the flavor so well, and it keeps the cake a little moist as well.
Do you use butter as well?
I use butter, I use canola oil, I use olive oil, I use coconut oil, I use like whatever.
All types of oil.
Just to make your cake like extra delicious. Then I got some buttermilk, one of my favorite ingredients in the whole world. Buttermilk is so amazing because I make a lot of fried chicken, and I use buttermilk for my fried chicken. And then when I bake, using the same thing, it adds so much moisture to your cakes, to your pancakes. Buttermilk is
the one.
Amazing.
I love pancakes, so I might actually attempt to try using it in my pancake recipe.
Maybe next week on Facebook Live, we can make some pancakes together. Like different types. You can make like crepes, you can make flapjacks.
Okay.
We'll do that, we'll do that. Cool, so buttermilk went in there, then some eggs going in, and it's always free range, always.
Free range eggs. So now in there we have olive oil, we have sugar, we have buttermilk, and we have eggs.
Exactly, so what's you got this. You see, it's so simple. A little bit of vanilla going in.
Okay, just for the taste or the
vanilla
smell.
and coffee are actually best friends.
Okay.
So even vanilla and coffee and chocolate as well, best friends. Whenever I make a chocolate cake, I always use a bit of coffee in the cake. It just brings out the flavor of the chocolate.
Okay.
So vanilla and coffee, their relationship is kind of, it just amps up the coffee flavor, makes it more floral. We speak so poetically about cakes.
But it's just a cake that you eat at the end of the day. But you know what? Just from looking at this cake, it looks moist.
It is, and that's the thing about cakes. If you're gonna put in the effort to make it, make sure that it's not gonna be a dry cake. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely not.
Right, just like that. Then in my dry ingredients, I've got flour. I've got a bit of salt going in there, and then baking powder. I've got my sugar in this bowl over here.
Yes.
Very important when you bake, use salt. Salt brings out the flavor of everything else you're working with. It's not to make your dish, your cake salty, it's just to season it, bring out the flavors of what you're working with.
And also to balance every other ingredient.
Because life is about...
Life is about finding the balance.
Exactly. We're not just baking cakes with you, South Africa.
No. We are giving you gems, okay? We are saying life is about balance. Therefore, find the salt that will balance everything that's going on.
The salt
in
of
your
the
life.
earth. Look
the
at that.
salt of the earth. The salt of life. I feel like that should be the quote of the day.
I like it. Be the salt of the earth. Find the balance.
The salt of the earth.
Okay.
Now, are we putting the coffee? Is that coffee?
It's coffee.
Okay.
So this is one that I've got in front of you over here, and it's freshly brewed. So this is our Italian blend coffee, and I'm just gonna add that like one time. It smells so good. So, okay, how would you describe yourself as a coffee person? Like, what? Sorry, I mean, how would you prefer your coffee?
You know what? What Jamie and Raul mentioned earlier on that Henny
yes?
that makes us coffee in the morning, every single morning without fail.
How nice though.
So the Henny coffee really does bang. So I basically asked for 2 teaspoons of coffee. And
be honest, is it tablespoons?
Sugars. Yeah, no, not tablespoons of
Okay.
what?
Okay, so I like that. I like mine very strong with a little bit of coconut milk, because I'm fancy like that. Coconut milk, no sugar.
Okay.
No sugar.
No
I like it
sugar.
strong. I like it strong.
That's Jamie. That's how Jamie drinks her coffee. I can't not drink coffee without any sugar.
I find that if you got a good coffee and you find your blend that you like, there's enough flavor in there that you don't need extra sweetness. Then the coconut milk that I use is very aromatic. So you kind of compensates for all that sweetness in there. And I feel fancy.
You feel bougie. Oh, I like that.
It is just so amazing. And I feel for my fiance, like in the morning, she's like, because we wake up early in the morning.
Really?
So I try not to
When do you
disturb
wake
her.
up?
I wake up at about 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and then you got to brew coffee, but that smell of coffee permeating through the house, and that's
true.
instant. That's instant wake up. Like
You wake up.
So
That's
yeah,
actually very, very true. Now, if you would like rather to get your hands on this amazing cake recipe that we are making, make sure to head over to our website, espressoshow.com. So what are we doing now?
Okay, I'm pouring the cake batter in the tins. They're gonna go into the oven. Then when they come out, they look so beautiful like that.
But why are you putting them in small tins?
Because here's the thing, if you want to bake one big cake, you can. It's going to take a lot longer because you got a lot more in one container. By dividing the batter into 2, you're actually going to cook them in less time. Because it's less surface area, you're working with less space. Okay, cool. 2 beautiful layers.
There we go.
Then I used my favorite coffee to make this amazing icing. It's just butter, coffee, icing sugar, and, well, yeah, butter. I said butter.
Oh, so you use the coffee as well in your icing?
What do you want with your coffee? More coffee.
More coffee.
More coffee. Okay, cool. How good does that look?
That looks delicious. And then we're going to put this layer now on top of it.
Yes. Do you like a lot of icing on your cake?
I do, actually.
And
But this kind of icing. Yes.
It is so good. It's chocolatey.
Is it sweet, though? Do you imagine it to be sweet? Is it sweet?
Yeah, that's what the icing sugar is in there to make it nice and sweet.
Okay.
So let's see. Beautiful cake. Done
Beautifully
like that.
baked.
That's so amazing. It's such a simple cake. It's such a simple cake, but
Very
it is
simple.
so delicious. And you gotta be like rustic with icing. Don't like make it smooth. Want it to have like little jaggedy bits.
Like a little bit rough around the edges.
Just a little bit. Like life.
Like
Again,
life.
Like life.
Sometimes can be rough around the edges.
You want some extra coffee on top of this cake?
Yes, why not?
I mean, no one's gonna go sleep. We're all awake.
No.
Little bit
We're
of
just starting off our day. What do you mean? There we go.
Wow, no one's sleeping today.
Well done, Clem. This was absolutely easy. It looks delicious. I can't wait to dig in with Jane Ann as we're celebrating her birthday today. Once again, if you want to get your hands on this awesome recipe, just look at that. Make sure to head over to espressoshow.com. Okay, Clem, cut it. Cut it.